For 2018, I am most excited to see where the gravel road goes. Just in the last season, we've seen options explode in terms of bikes, in terms of not so much wheels, but it's certainly tires and clearance force-fed tires and frames. Some of the options are super weird, and that's fine because I think by pushing the outer limits of what these bikes can be, you end up with a nice happy medium for most of us. So I'm a roadie. I like low grade gravel, just smooth dirt roads. Some of my colleagues like to ride bigger, chunkier stuff, both on mountain bikes and gravel bikes, and it's just interesting to see how that all comes together in terms of the gear. So I'm curious to see where that goes.
Earlier this year, I spent time riding Shimano's new Integra group set, and I was seriously impressed by it. It presents a real upgrade from the previous generation, and given we're kind of working with that 3-year cycle, I'm expecting to see 105 see a similar upgrade this year. I was particularly impressed by the rim brakes in the new Integra group set, and I hope we see similar upgrades there for 105. But more than that, I think if we could see a change to the shape of the 105 level hydraulic shifters, that would also be great. Hopefully this means we're going to see performance that's on par with the new Integra on lower priced bikes next year.
I'm going to cheat slightly with my most anticipated product for 2018. It's the Giro Empire E70 knit shoes. The idea behind this is that fabric can pull and deform around your foot to provide a really snug, supportive fit. Now they look badass, but I don't know how they ride yet and I haven't had a chance to test them. I will be taking them out over Christmas, weather notwithstanding, so although they're my anticipated product for 2018, hopefully by the start of 2018 we'll have more to report to you about how I get on with those.
We first saw the Specialized Tarmac back in June and I've been looking forward to riding it ever since. The Tarmac looks awesome and on paper could be a super versatile bike. It should be a bike that can perform on the cobbles, in the mountains, or even down at a local crit. A do-it-all race bike is something that really appeals to me and I can't wait to ride it next year.
Being a weight weenie, I'm really looking forward to the new Trekkermonda in 2018. Somehow Trek have been able to make one of the lightest frames in the world even lighter. Thankfully they're still making it with rim brakes, which is really good for me because I want the lightest kind of brakes possible for doing hill climbs, which is rim brakes. That being said, they're also making a disc model and it'd be really interesting to see if a World Tour rider manages to win a mountainous stage on a disc-equipped Monda in 2018. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to get easily within the 6.8 kilo weight limit, so that could be well on the cards. I'm already starting to think about next year's bike for the UK hill climb season, and obviously being so light, the Monda will be top of my list.
For early 2018, I'm looking forward to spending some time in the velodrome. I'm doing a couple of features for BikeRadar and Cycling Plus on how to get into track cycling, and I've been fortunate enough to get a couple of entry-level track bikes in to test. I'm interested to see what the effect of track riding is going to be on my fitness compared to, say, road riding or mountain biking, which is something I do far more often. I'm also intrigued as to see whether there's going to be any benefit to either my pedalling style or even bike handling skills. So I'm looking forward to finding out more over the next couple of months.
This year I've really enjoyed doing new cycling disciplines. I committed to the hill climb season and I've been dicking around with single speed mountain bikes, but next year I want to take that a little bit further and try some time trialling. So I'm really interested in finding what time trialling is all about and learning how to get the best out of myself on a TT bike.
I'm still holding out hope that SRAM is going to do a cheaper ETAP group set, presumably ForceEat App. I feel like it's due because the technology exists, it's simply a case of them choosing to trickle it down. Wireless group sets are just great. They are incredibly clean to install, they look amazing, and based on our experience with Red ETAP, they just work really, really well. The only problem is, right now, wireless group sets are really expensive, but if SRAM were to bring out ForceEat App, we could imagine bike manufacturers speccing it in place of Shimano Integra Di2, and that could be a huge thing for them. So yeah, please do it, SRAM.
In 2018, obviously, I am very excited about finding out yet again what our bike of the year is. Not yet again what our 2018 bike of the year is, because obviously I don't know what that is. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to 2018's bike of the year. Our test team are currently out there testing around 40 bikes. The price range is going to be from 500 UK pounds up to probably about £2,500 to £3,000. So a really big range. The winning bike could come from anywhere in there, and it's just going to be really interesting. I think race bikes are going to be quite a big thing next year. Race bikes with discs, things like the Specialized Tarmac. Hopefully there's going to be the new giant Propel, maybe even a bit of a curveball like the 3T Strada. One thing's for sure, it's going to be absolutely fascinating, and I cannot wait to find out who the winner is.
Very nice. Cool. Go with that.